Hello, everyone. Welcome to Angel Answers, Sarah. I hope everyone is doing good. This time, I plan to make the reading shorter. To ensure that I actually can get through all of the signs. Get started in just a second. Do things here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, hi, Venus Star. How are you? How are you doing? Can you hear me okay? You can ask a question if you want. They're paid for questions, but just to get everything started, you can go ahead and ask unless you want to pay for a full reading. Can you hear me okay? Just to get some cards going, I'll probably just start off. You know what? Last night. Okay, so I did a sound check, and yep, we're all good. So we're gonna go ahead and start where we left off yesterday. I just done Gemini and I was on to Cancer, so we're gonna I always start with the signs, and I start with Capricorn because it's the month of January. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Venus. Hello, Cheryl. How are you guys? If you have quick questions, just so I can get it started here, I can go ahead and answer them. But a full reading is $20, and once we're really rocking and rolling, it'll be $20 a question. But otherwise, if you guys want to just throw something out there, you definitely can. Otherwise, I'm gonna get the party started with Cancer, because last night I went through Capricorn, through Gemini, and I always have trouble getting through all the signs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right with Cancer reading, unless a question pops up. I'm just gonna redo the reversals here, and I'm just gonna start shuffling, and we're gonna find out what is up with our Cancer people. Cancers, how are things going for you guys? Cancer, 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 Cancer. Universe, please let us know how our Cancer friends and family are doing during this 4th of July time period. While I shuffle, I'm just going to turn the music up. Okay. Some serious warnings here. Alright guys, while I was shuffling, some cards tipped over, and I don't usually ignore that, so I'm going to take them. Here we have the Hermit card, King of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to do my best to sugarcoat this because it's a general reading. But I'm just also going to call it like I see it, and it does appear that there is someone in your midst who is presenting themselves as someone else. So in other words, you might be under the impression that it's this person, but it's really this person. Do with that what you will, Cancer. I hope you're watching. I'm going to move this. I'm going to zoom in on it a little bit here. Give me a moment while I adjust the camera accordingly. Maybe. Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, I think that's so. You're under the impression you're dealing with person A, but it's really person B, and this is their plan. And I'm not sure. It could be that this is also significant here. This is how they're doing it. And that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that was somehow clear without being too clear. I'm going to give the camera a moment to really adjust, because that's... Guys, give me a moment. I think, I don't know if the camera's been doing that this entire time, but let me restart real quick here and try to fix that. Let's see if we can correct it somehow. Give me just a second. I'm going to end this live stream and immediately restart it, but I'm going to make one small adjustment to see if I can get this camera to stop doing that. Well, actually, it appears as though it just did, so... No, I think I know what's causing it. Okay. It's the sunlight. So let me... Okay, just give me a moment. Actually, I don't have to restart. Just... I'm going to turn the music up while you guys get your questions ready, and I'm just going to try one thing real quick, see if that helps. Okay. Just a minute. Just try your best to ignore the camera for now. I'm gonna fix it. It's probably better than restarting. Full adjustment. Okay. We're good. All right, now we're going. Is it buffering for you guys? If it is, you might want to close out the video and restart. All right, we're going to be moving on. We started off with Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo. All right. All right. So, Leo, what is going on with our Leos up in here? How are you all doing this beautiful 4th of July holiday? You guys are all ready with your fireworks and your maybe party foods, celebrations. Hopefully you have great plans. I want everyone to really be able to enjoy themselves this 4th of July weekend. I truly believe it's one to be remembered. It's one for the books. So have some plans, have some people you love around you, ready to celebrate. Leo, 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 please let us know what is going on with our Leo this 4th of July. Universe, what is it that our Leos need to know right now at this particular moment in time? Anything good on the horizon? Anything they should be aware of? Anything in the Earth's atmosphere or just the universal continuum that might help them along? Okay. Oh, we have the World card. Very nice. Oh, we have the High Priestess. Very beautiful. We have the Sun in reverse. And the Magician. Well, Leo, you have a lot of very powerful, strong, and I believe benevolent energies around you. I think this time period is one of wish fulfillment. It's one where you can truly manifest whatever it is you're really think would be helpful you care about. And that this is a time where you're really going to bring to fruition something that you've been trying to bring about perhaps for some time, but you kept maybe hitting some obstacles or something always didn't see what it is you thought should be. Yeah, I mean, this is great. I think the Sun in reverse here, which may lead you to perhaps have some concern, you might be questioning why is it in reverse. I think that the universe might be trying to tell you that's not exactly the route to go to bring about what it is you're trying to accomplish, whatever that is. It looks like you are working very hard to see something, whether that's justice, whether that's order, whether that's things making sense again, whether that's a worldview or maybe something a little bit more contrite. Maybe this is on a macro scale, maybe it's on a micro scale, maybe it's both. Who knows? But whatever it is something that it appears these would be the routes to go, and maybe this is not the route to go. And yeah, that's what I have for you, but it looks really good. Like, this is definitely the time where you should be working on your worldview, your perspective, which appears to be very unique and at the moment extremely powerful. So, wow, really good cards here, good energy, and some solid direction. So, I hope if you're here and you're listening to this, you take it to heart and run with it. Yeah. Okay, Leo, great reading. Now we will be moving on. So we did Gemini, Cancer, Leo. I think the next up is our Libras. Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Let's see. Forgive me if I get the signs a little bit mixed up. I believe it's Libra and then Virgo. Yeah. Universe, what have we in store for our Libra, our beautiful and lovely Libras, this holiday time period? For the first time ever, I'm going to be able to get to Sagittarius. I know it. I believe it. It's because I do my readings a little bit differently. I start with January and go through to, Libra. We have here the Empress card. You're being held in very high regard at this moment. I have to say, you Libras right now are being seen as, the ultimates. Okay, we also have here the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And the Three of Swords. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Let's see what else comes up. I might clarify a few of these, even though these are just meant to be quick reads, but I might still do that. You guys think I should move the camera closer to the cards? Maybe? One more card for Libras. Magician. I'm just going to clarify this one for you, the Three of Swords. Clarify that one for you, Libra. Universe, can you please clarify the Three of Swords? And the Empress. I'll do a few clarifications here. Like something flipped over, but I missed it. Maybe this one for the Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords. It looks like there might have been some type of love situation that didn't quite pan out, and it left you brokenhearted, but we're going to clarify here. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Another Knight in reverse. Might have put it in reverse. Okay, Libra. It looks like you are brokenhearted over something that you were attempting to manifest and bring about, but it looks like there was some opposition to that manifestation that was almost equal or possibly even greater power. And it somehow and make it not. It could have been a misunderstanding or maybe some guidance, but you do without very clear opposition. These are, out of all of the cards in tarot, the ones ready for battle, the ones going to battle, the ones marching towards something armed, guarded, defensive, ready to oppose, so to speak. And they do seem to be surrounding this Empress here, which at first I thought might have just been reflecting the energy that surrounds you, but perhaps it's just not so in the most positive way that I originally read it. Or it could be both. It could be that somebody saw you that way, but then it got turned around somehow and led you to. If this is resonating and it does sound like what's happening, definitely jump on board here and ask a question. Whatever clarification you may need, we can definitely look further into this. But that's what I'm seeing here. And I'm sorry to see it, honestly. But I'll be here for quite some time if you'd like to get more answers about this, if this is for you. But for right now, we're going to be moving on to our Virgos. Turn this music up while I shuffle Virgo's energy into the cards. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What's going on with our Virgos here? None of it's funny, I'm sure, but come on, Virgos. You can do it. You can make it through whatever hellish experience is happening. And I don't doubt that it is at all. So let's see. Good advice, universe, can we give our Virgos? Oh, goodness. 6 of Swords. Keep it moving. Just keep it going. Keep trucking, keep moving on. It looks like, honestly, here it looks a little bit like some fly-by-night energy, to be totally honest with you. This particular six of Swords, this guy is by himself, journeying by moonlight, almost incognito, trying to get as far away from something as possible, is what I'm picking up on this particular 6 of Swords card. Let's get some more information here. All right, yep. Ace of Swords. You're definitely cutting out a lot of bullcrap from your life. 9 of Swords. This is stuff that's been keeping you up at night, causing you a ton of anxiety, maybe even to the point of, perhaps, dare I say, like mental illness or some kind of psychotic break or some kind of just major shift in your entire outlook on a few things. I mean, you're going through a huge mental transformation right now. And it looks like it's something that was much needed if it was causing you this much stress. So let's see a couple more cards here for Virgo. Yep, the Chariot in the reverse. You're kind of wanting to just put a stop to something. It's almost like you've had enough and you don't want to deal with it anymore. Who can blame you? Well, Virgo, that's kind of where you're at right now. If you were already aware of that, I wish I could give you some clearer advice, but it seems like you're on the right path. Whatever you're doing is working for you, and you should probably just keep doing it. It's like you know what's best for you at this moment in time, having to deal with whatever it is you're going through, and I hope that you arrive at a place where you're safe and you're sound and you're secure. And once you do, I would stay there. Okay, because I mean, this is some pretty heavy energy here. Yeah. That bird just agreed. Okay. The bird is chiming in saying yes to this advice. Okay. Virgos, that's what we have for you this holiday time period. And I hope that things improve. I hope that you get some more restful nights. And I hope the best for you. I really do. Now we will be moving on to our Scorpios. Hey, Scorpio, what do we have for you? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What's going on? Scorpios. I'm gonna have to switch this playlist as much as I don't want to. I like that song, but I gotta stick with the royalty-free music. But I think you're allowed to play it for like a specific time frame, and that was basically it. So, Scorpios, Scorpios, Scorpios. What we got here? Give us something good. Tell me something good. Tell me, tell me. Tell me that you like me. Alright, something tried to pop up. Let's see. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. You're feeling independent. You're feeling the wealth. Okay, 10 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Oh. And the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Oh, well, it's not, it's something. These are some cards here. It looks like there's something coming towards you that you may not see coming. So if you're watching this now, it's a really good thing that you are, because it would appear that the Hanged of Fate, as evidenced by this card here, has been decided to deal you a bad hand. Now, of course, I know this is a general reading, but I feel like this is not for everyone. There might be someone in particular watching right now that this is going to speak directly to, and the rest of you Scorpios, if this is not resonating at all, thank your lucky stars, because it's not good. It's not the worst reading I've ever seen, but it's not the best either. I think you definitely should reevaluate some of your choices, some of your plans, because it just looks like you're in the middle of something that's not going to quite work out for you the way you're hoping or thinking or anticipating. So it's time to go back to the drawing board and maybe rearrange a few things, because if you're going to continue your current course of action, it's not going to go well. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I don't. Our sage Sagittarius. What, if anything? Oh, I'm sure there's something good in our lives. Turn this back up while I shuffle. There's a card you want to see in the reverse, Sagittarius. Annalie. Here's a card you don't mind being in the reverse. This Tower card right here. You have recently overcome. That's it. You have overcome. Ooh, Four of Wands. Yes. You're moving out of choppy waters into calmer shores, and you have the light of the hope of the world supporting you. King of Cups. This is a very wise, noble king. Sorry. Right now, you're being seen as somebody who has their emotions in check. Yes, they're in touch with them. Yes, they are aware of them. Yes, they have them, but they're not ruled by them. You rule over them, not they over you. And this allows you to see things entirely, intuitively, as well as emotionally, as well as, I want to say calculatingly, but of course I know that that's not a word. But you sides of the coin, and you see both, and you're aware of both, and it allows you to make more comprehensive decisions and choices, and it allows you to arrive at more succinct conclusions, which is good. Yep, Justice. Look at this beautiful card here. Things, see both sides. you're able to really call to order things that normally might not answer to order, but you're able to do it. And things are going to work out in your favor. This is a very positive reading. I like it. I wish they could all be like this. Things are going to work out for you. Or they already have. So if that's the case, you just have to keep doing what's working. Just keep on keeping on. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to be moving on to our Capricorns. We're actually getting somewhere here, guys. I'm usually by by like that sixth sign, it's something happens, but luckily not today. All right. So we did our Cancer, we did Leo, we did Libra, we did Virgo, we did Scorpio, we did Sagittarius. Now we're moving back around to our Capricorns. Turn the music up here. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What do we have in store? Universe. Or our happiness. Capricorn. Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Two of Swords. I want to clarify this card. Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Cups reversed. Followed by the Justice and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, I think I understand what's happening here. Okay, Capricorn. What I see is there's in your life that you might be interested. You might be talking to that person at the moment. Be in a relationship with this individual momentarily. This isn't something that's going to happen. If this is the case, it's already happening. But it appears that there is some opposition. Now, this card is different things to different readers, but I sometimes see it as, although I don't like saying this word at all, I don't know how else to say it. I kind of see it as a cock-blocking card. And it seems like if you're in a relationship and you're happy with that relationship and things are going well, it might be that there's some opposition coming, as evidenced by these two knights, one of which is reversed. It looks like the closer you get to it becoming something more solid, Page of Cups is usually my proposal card. It might be that somebody else will pop up and obstruct that. Now, that being the case, you may or may not have known this, you may or may not have intuitively sensed this, or maybe even done some card readings that came to a similar conclusion, but it does look like there are legal matters and there's money involved. So I don't know exactly what's happening here, or whether it's good or whether it's bad, but if you're in the relationship right now and it's heading towards a proposal and you want to go to the next level with the person that you're with, then I would be more patient with whatever circumstances are thrown at you. If the person starts acting a little bit strange or erratic or something's happening, maybe you should just chalk it up to this. Be aware of it so that you don't allow it to tear down everything that you've built up with this person, whoever it is you're with right now. Yeah, I decided to get a few more cards for this one because I wasn't quite certain. I mean, it seemed clear that there's two women, then the Two of Swords, and the Page of Cups. I mean, it did seem pretty obvious. Like, obviously, one of you is in a relationship about to be proposed to, and then somebody's going to pop up to try and ruin that. So whatever extra steps you need to take to safeguard the connection that you have, if that's what you want, then go ahead and take them. If you weren't necessarily wanting to get married or wanting to say yes to a proposal, then chances are you won't have to deal with it much longer. If you do nothing, then something's gonna ruin it. But if you do want it to happen, be a little bit more proactive and aware of your surroundings and the people in them. And that is my advice for you, Capricorn. I hope that resonates, and I hope that it helps. Now we will be moving on to our Aquarius people. Oh, wow. Something immediately popped up for you. Aquarius, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, you might be, someone might be working to change your mind about something. You may or may not be aware that this is happening, but somebody is really trying very hard to get you to change your mind about something that you subconsciously have already set your sights on, or you've already decided upon. Let's get a little bit more information to see what this is. Let me turn this music up here. It's kind of like you've seen already the way things are going to go. You're not very happy with it, and you've decided to do something about it, but someone is like, no, it's not going to happen. Like, or no, I'm not going to allow you to do this thing that you want to do. That's kind of what I'm picking up on here. Let's see. Emperor. Whatever this is, it's some, and the Tower card in reverse. I think you're going to be able to overcome it. Whatever this is here, whatever is happening, I think you're going to stand in your power. You're going to stand firm. You're going to say, you know what? I'm done listening to you. I've heard what you have to say, but my mind is still made up, and I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to do what I've decided to do, and you're not going to change my mind. And all in all, after you stand up for yourself, you're going to be able to overcome whatever is happening over here. It's very good, Aquarius. I have to say it. That's pretty good reading. It takes a very strong individual to be able to see and much more jump that hurdle that someone's diligently working to build for somebody else. And you're like, no, I'm going to stick to my guns, and I'm going to do what I've decided to do, and to hell with you. And it looks like it's going to end up working really well. So that's very positive. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Don't let anybody stop you, because it's going to go your way. It's going to be like my way or the highway. And if you stick with that mindset, you're going to accomplish it no matter what. Good job. All right, now we move on to Pisces. So, our Pisces people, what's going on, Pisces? What happens for? Turn this music up a little bit. Does somebody want to sing you a song, Pisces? They have a song in their heart. It's a nice one, too. That's beautiful. Male or female, whether you're a male Pisces or a female Pisces, somebody has a song in their heart for you. Okay? Okay. Let's hear it. It's beautiful. Ooh. Star card. Wow. This is a well-guided individual. This is someone who knows what they want, and they know that it's right for them. And it could be that they're being guided by the stars. Ooh. It could be somebody who has maybe been unhappy for a while, who's ready to move forward, who's, possibly tired of dealing with whatever is in their current environment. It could be somebody who blocked for a very long time from reaching whatever it is they've been trying to get to. And they're done dealing with something that they don't want to deal with anymore. And they're just gonna stand in their own power and do whatever is necessary to get to where they want to be or who they want to be with. Knight of Wands. This is somebody who The Hierophant in reverse. Huh. Yeah. I mean, this is someone who feels like there's some explosive passion here. And they're done dealing with the current system or whatever it is that's keeping them in a place where they don't really want to be. And they're heading towards you. It looks forward. They say, "You're not going to stop me. I'm going to keep on going." Wow. It's a very strong-willed individual. They're going to go for it. All right. Well, hopefully you're ready for this, because it appears like something that's not currently in place yet. This appears to be for a Pisces who's like single. I don't see that this is like currently happening, and I'm kind of basing this off of the Four of Cups card. They're feeling very passionate about you, but not very passionate about where they currently are. So that's why I'm saying you might not know who this is, or you might not be with this person currently. Because it does appear that there are some things that they have to take care of, as evidenced by the Hierophant in the reverse and the Page of Swords. You know, it could be that there's some obstacles to overcome, but it's nothing that it's nothing that they can't handle, from what I see here. So, yeah, just be aware of that, and that's great news. All right, so Pisces, great reading, very interesting, very passionate, and good. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on towards our Aries people. So let's move on to Aries. Let's see what is in store. Turn this up while I shuffle. Aries, Aries, Aries. Let's see. Just 1 second. Aries, what is in store for you this 4th of July time period? What's going on for our Aries people this beautiful 4th of July? All right. Oh, the High Priestess. Wow. Okay. to say, this particular High Priestess card has a very beautiful moonscape in the background. It's not quite full, but I feel like it's waxing. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. This is someone single, stable, who is independent, possibly even independently wealthy. But this is a card of stability and independence. So this could be you, or this could be the person you're dealing with. I get that it's possibly the same individual. This is someone who is very earthly minded, very earthly stable, and then this is someone very spiritual. It could be that they have these two sides to themselves that they're very much in tune with. We have the Five of Cups. It appears that this does come to you at a time of sorrow where you're dealing with a sense of loss and some pain and going through some type of troubling time. But it's going to end up in your favor with the Nine of Cups here. Sorry, I'm trying to get this. Yeah, it looks like right now you might be going through a very difficult time. There might be some struggles, some give, something you have to take away, or something that's being taken away. But it looks like almost as soon as that happened or was happening, there's something coming back around to say, okay, yes, this is here no longer, but just turn around and you'll see that just empty or hollow. They're still there for you. And ultimately find happiness again after whatever this is subsides. Yeah. That's what I have for you, Aries. It's very positive. Just, you have to keep on going. You have to keep on trying. You have to keep on following your heart, following your mind, following your intuition, and do what's best for you. And you'll get there. You'll get to that. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our Taurus. And Gemini, and then we're going to move on to Gemini's question. Or we'll do the Gemini reading with Gemini's question. So we're going to do Taurus real quick, and then we'll move on to their questions. Okay, Gemini girly? Just a reading, and then it'll be you. These Taurus, or Tauris. What do we got for our Tauris up in here? Up in here. Up in here. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Universe, spirit guides, angels. All that is, all that will be. Tell us. What do we got for our Taurus? Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Oh, temperance. All right. This is required. The Hierophant in reverse. I see what the required. The Devil card. Two of Wands reversed. Ace of Cups. Okay. I knew this was going to be something requiring some deeper insight, so I'm going to smoke a cigarette while I try to digest this. Let me see. Another adjustment here. You're dealing with some very powerful energy. You're in some very heavy opposition. You know, it seems like the system itself has been turned upside down. But you've made up your mind about something and you're very resolute in that something. It's almost like I hear, come hell or high water, you're going to do this particular thing or that particular thing or both. What is this particular thing? I don't know. And I feel perhaps it's best that it stay that way. Perhaps this particular thing is revenge. Perhaps it's justice. Perhaps it's law. Perhaps it's order. whatever this thing is, it's going to bring you a new beginning, a new start. New insight, new perhaps a new heart. Perhaps a new resolve, a new system, a new power, a new decision, and even a new life. It's very powerful. It seems right now like everything's against you. Like the entire system has just been reordered in your disfavor. Which is perhaps why this patience is so greatly required. You've made up your mind about a particular course of action, and you shouldn't, because the outcome of it will be quite significant. Perhaps something no eye has seen. Perhaps something no ear. But you see, just as the phases of this moon have gone from waning down to so little, it will grow until the time is set and it can be revealed. And it will be. And that is what I have for you, Taurus. And I think that it is good. All of this will fade. And you will remain. Okay, so those were quite some signs. I know I still have Gemini, but I have Gemini Girly here wanting to know a question. So if there are any other Geminis out there who feel a little bit stiffed, please forgive me. I don't want to keep Gemini Girly waiting any longer. Are you still here with me, Gemini? You wanted to know what the profession or personality will be of your future spouse? That is a good question. Let's see what the cards have. I'm going to turn the music up to redo the reversals now that we're done with the signs, and let's take a look. Gemini Girly. Okay, we have redone the reversals. Gemini Girly, give us a word so that we know you are still with us. profession or personality of Gemini Girly's future spouse? Give us some clues, some indications, some context here, and I got something. Oh no. Alright. Oh. Well, I'm going to give you the cards in order that flipped over. First up was this Three of Swords. This is someone heartbroken. Let me get to this. One second. I just want to... Yeah, so the personality of your future spouse, or the context clues here, is it's someone going through some heartbreak. That's first up. We also have the Hangman. It's somebody who's been waiting for a long time for something to happen. Perhaps either you or possibly someone else. We do have the Lover's card here. The phrase lover, not a fighter, is coming to mind, except I don't think that it necessarily applies. I think this person is possibly a lover and a fighter, because the lover in the background is dressed as a Roman soldier. I think that is. So it's someone who's recently possibly had to let go of something, or has been heartbroken for some reason, possibly for some time. Let's see. Let's clarify these cards, because these in and of themselves are quite telling, and they did flip over on their own. And I tend to pay a little more attention when they just try to, okay, something flew out all right off the bat. We got Page of Cups in the reverse. This is someone perhaps who wanted to propose either to you or, well, you know what, that's why we have to clarify this one first. Let's clarify this Three of Swords in the reverse. Let's clarify the Three of Swords in the reverse. Oh, wow. You know, I redid the reversal and even said to myself, I don't want to see this card in the reverse anymore. But there it is, the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. They're heartbroken because it might be that whoever they were with before, it just was not meant to be. It wasn't working out for them. It wasn't going to work out for them. It was just something that, I mean, almost perhaps an entire system was just against. And I'm getting from this card that they held on for as long as they could, really hoping and wishing, you know, one day, you know, it's going to happen. Maybe they even proposed and it didn't happen. You know, it just wasn't meant to be. But we're going to clarify the Hangman card. 3 of Pentacles upright. It seemed like maybe whatever they tried, even though they worked on it, it just didn't work. We'll clarify the Lover's card. Maybe they tried that person to see them in a particular light that person just never quite saw. Let's clarify the Lover's card. But this, if you want personality traits, this person is patient. It appears that they endure. They persevere, and they hold fast to what it is they know that they want, even against all odds. So this is a very strong-willed individual. We're clarifying the Lover's card now. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Let's clarify the Lover's card one more time. It could be that subconsciously they're still holding on. Yeah, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Tower upright. Yeah, there was a lot of opposition to them and that connection, whatever it was that left them heartbroken. I doubt that that's you, because obviously if this is your future spouse we're asking about, then it means that it's going to work out. So I'm getting that this is what they've overcome to get to you, or to make things work out with you. And it looks like, I mean, they were steadfast in what it was that they wanted, and they went after it full force and with everything they had. But it was like, no matter what they did, or no matter what they tried, or no matter what they accomplished, either it wasn't good enough for that person, or perhaps just systematically it just was never going to happen. But now that we have a little bit of background, I just want to redo all of this to see, now that we know where they're coming from, I want to see where they're heading to, or what they're heading towards. But I can see right off the bat, Gemini girly, that this is someone very strong-willed. This is someone very determined. This is someone whose mind does not change easily. Who, once they make up their mind about what they want, they go for it. They don't let a lot stop them. They overcome a lot of obstacles. They jump a lot of hurdles. And it's not because they have something to prove, it's just because they're single-minded. They don't listen to bad advice. They don't let people influence them. They probably have a very strong vision, very strong heart, very strong mind, very strong will. I'm getting that this is someone just who knows what they want, and they go after it. They go after it with all they got. So there's personality. Well, let's see what we can. I'm not quite sure how to answer a profession, but let's see. What else, cards, can you tell us about Gemini Girlie's future spouse? Cards, please give us Gemini Girlie's future spouse's profession. Delved in a little bit into their past. We've seen their personality, their character, their traits. What are their clues can we glean about their profession? Okay, we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the reverse. It could be that this person maybe doesn't have to work, or are, or is at the moment in between professions. We got the Devil card. I'm getting that this person perhaps does a little more plotting and planning rather than actual working. Maybe because they don't need to work. Maybe they're more of a strategist. Oh, we got King of Swords here. You know what's funny is I was shuffling these cards and both of these cards came out like at the bottom of half the decks while I was shuffling, and I thought, okay, maybe these are some clues, but they're at the bottom of the deck. So, because I flipped the cards over while I shuffled, so I didn't think either one would come out, but they both did. This is someone very, 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 very determined. This person's gonna plot. This person's gonna plan. This person's gonna strategize. This person's gonna scheme. This person's gonna like use everything at their disposal, and it seems like once they make their mind up, that's it. Like nothing's gonna stop them. It's like a freight train coming your way, like that song. I think it's Metallica. I think it's like a Metallica. Because it's a freight train coming your way. I mean, that's the energy I'm picking up from this person. Okay, like they're like, fuck that other shit. Excuse my language. You know, they're like, F that. It's like they just made a beeline in a different direction, and they're like, nothing's gonna stop it. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing. And well, I don't know exactly what that says about a profession, except maybe they're so intent on this that it's like maybe they've made it their full-time job. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody clear-headed for sure. They're approaching it with as strong-willed as they are. They do have good intentions. So it's a very interesting juxtaposition here. I don't. It could be that they're so strong-minded because they're also very stable and practical. Yeah, so what we have here also is the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Emperor card. That's what popped up next. You could be dealing with someone, as far as professions go, this could be somebody at the top of their game who's more like a boss rather than the latter. They could be the one in charge. They could be the one calling shots. They could be the one just in charge. The Ace of Cups in the reverse, though, I'm not quite certain what that would indicate profession-wise. I'm going to clarify this card. Show me the Ace of Cups in the reverse. What do we need to know about the Ace of Cups in the reverse? Five of Wands. They could see that, okay, it could be that perhaps you are not at the moment looking at, perhaps you're not seeing their emotions behind their actions. Perhaps you're not able to intuit that they're really as emotionally invested as they are, but it could be because they're mostly at this moment focusing on eliminating their competition. And so maybe you're seeing a certain side of them. Oh, sorry. You're seeing a particular parallactic viewpoint, which is one where you're not quite computing. Like, I don't really see that they're in love or that they have these feelings. Like, I don't see it. But that's because right now they're dealing with this more than showing you a romantic side. Like, they're approaching it from a totally different angle and mindset, where they're coming from a point where they are just kind of fed up with having to deal with all of the interference, and they want to just shove that out of the way before they approach you. But yeah, I mean, I think when this person comes towards you, definitely don't dismiss it, because it's like they're not someone easily dismissed. You know, don't think they're just playing or it's a game or, you're the flavor of the week. I don't see that here at all. I see that this person is serious and determined, and you should approach it the same way. I also see that if and when they do get to you and they make their intentions known, if you are not interested, but you're asking about your future spouse, so clearly you're interested, right? Because if this is like your future spouse, then there must be some interest there. But if there's not, it's something you're gonna want to be like abundantly clear from the get-go, because it's not someone who you want to toy with. I don't know what kind of person you are, so I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're into, or if you. But I'm telling you right now that they're going to be very serious, and you should be as well, because it's not a game they're playing. So that's what I got for you, Gemini girly. It's might be more than you bargained for. I don't know, but there it is. So I hope that answered your question. If you're still here, if anybody else has any questions, we'll go back to concluding the signs with the Gemini reading. I just didn't want to leave Gemini girly hanging any longer, so I hope that answers it. And now I think all right. Turn the music up while we're shuffling here. I wish the camera would stop doing it. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. You need to stop. Let's see. Oh, it's getting kind of annoying. I might just disconnect it and go back to the laptop camera. I probably won't do that as much. My girl, he ain't playing games, okay? That's the gist. So, I hope that helped. Heartbroken, and he's ready to move on. Is what I got from that. So, you might be, oh, this could be just some kind of a rebound or whatever, but I don't see that. Especially the way you worded the question, Let me check on our music here now that the camera seems to. Oh, stop that. Ooh, Gemini. I think I'm gonna just disconnect this webcam. I don't think the computer is gonna be this annoying. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end the live stream and restart after I throw this webcam in the trash. It's annoying the heck out of me, and I can imagine it's annoying all of you too. So let's see, Gemini, we got the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, and the World card. Well, okay. You're so it's over. You're gonna mourn, but you're also just going to put on a brave face and move past it. Yeah, it hurts. Yes, it's painful emotionally, but it's kind of like, I get that even though you're heartbroken, you're over it. You're like, whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Yeah, well, it is something bringing you a lot of sleep nights, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worrying, a lot of pain. Queen of Cups. This is somebody you were in love with, somebody you saw as the ideal emotional partner. Three of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ten of Wands. This is kind of a burden you've been carrying for quite some time. You were in love with someone, or they were in love with you, or you were both in love with each other, but it just seemed like as much as you waited for that ship to come in, it just never quite did. And this burden, it's something you're ready to let go of. Even though you want to keep going forward, you want to keep marching strong, you want to keep on keeping on, but it's almost like it's just become too much. You will find happiness. You will find contentment again. That's what I have for you, Gemini. That is an intense reading, and I'm sorry that I couldn't dive into it a little bit longer. I'm just kind of in a hurry. I'm over this webcam. I really am. It's just annoying me way too much. So, guys, I'm going to jump right back on here, and you're welcome to join me with your questions, and I will be ready with the answers. So, until next time, which will be in a few short moments, I will see you then.